Hi, my name is Kelly, and this is my self-reflection. I'm a student taking courses in creative writing. So, starting off at Full Sail, I was a, train wreck, work, not work life, I don't work, but I am a stay-at-home mom of four rambunctious boys, so always a loud house. Uh, in my schoolwork, that was probably my biggest challenge. But from starting off to the end of this class, time management was my biggest one. I think I've got that down packed. I've made my own little space. Sometimes I have to come sit out in the truck like I am now. I'm in my truck. That way, no noises, distractions, things like that don't get picked up on the video. But I've noticed I am a lot more capable of things than I give myself credit for. Like elementary through high school, I didn't make the best grades. I didn't really care about school so much, so I didn't give a lot of effort growing up. But college, I seem to 360 it, It's like I have goals. I want to do this. I want to be great. I want to prove to myself that, I can do this and things like that, especially coming from a family that, has never done college before. So, first time student here in my family, but the growth within myself too and my work, that's what I've noticed from starting till now. That, a lot of them stressors that I had in the beginning are starting, to fade away. And I've learned, I'm learning skills and things like that to help. But the level that I would be at would be reactive to where I would like to be at proactive. I feel like I'm in somewhere between the middle. Don't know if that's a such thing, but, you know, I'm mainly in the reactive, but slowly moving on to the proactive. But my strongest suits would be that I check that FSO every day, or I may miss a day or two, but for the most part, I check it every day. I make sure that I check my assignments early in the beginning of the week. I watch the videos. I get my assignments turned in on time. Improvements, I would say being more involved. I need to be more involved as far as class discussions go, attending a live session instead of waiting for it to be recorded. Uh, I could use, sorry, I know we're not supposed to look, read script, and I'm doing my best not to, but I'm glancing. Um, yep. Try new things. That was my other one. I could definitely use improvement on that. Like as for instance in this class, I stuck with PowerPoint. PowerPoint, I'm very familiar with. That's something I remember from high school. Uh, I knew, using it that I would be able to get some, at least a decent grade, but I did pretty good. I'm proud of myself. I'm afraid to try new things because of failure. So especially when it comes to the, homework assignments, I do not want to fail one. But I could use improvements in that, like get out of my comfy zone, basically. I am a very shy person too, so I've, could use improvement on that. Being active participant within the class and the videos and stuff like that. Uh, is there anything else I was supposed to cover? Yeah, like that's been my journey here at Full Sail University. Oh, my writing. Hey, everyone could use improvement in writing, right? Like I've come a long way. In the beginning, I made my writing like a brick wall. So I had to remind myself, oh yeah, that's right. I need to format it, or I've gotten better at the dialogue and when and when not to capitalize he said, she said. My biggest challenge would have been the show, not tell in story. When you're writing, I'm a teller. So I've made improvements in that, but I still struggle with certain ones, especially like emotions. That I struggled with that one. But other than that, yeah, I'd say that's been my journey, and I have enjoyed this class, and I've enjoyed all my classes. Every time a new one starts, that stress level comes back, but usually it fades away. So, thanks for listening.